This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Get your green ready. After dealing with the pandemic for almost 2 years, many communities in our area are ready to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. Hello and thank you for watching. I'm Ken Carr with your local information. Over the weekend, Governor Tom Wolf sent a letter to the Pennsylvania Liquor Control Board asking them to remove Russian-sourced products from the state's fine wine and good spirits stores. In a statement, Wolf says, quote, "I urge the board to take these further actions as a show of solidarity and support for the people of Ukraine and an expression of our collective revulsion with the unprovoked actions of the Russian state," unquote. The board has carried out Wolf's request. The Standard Speaker has an article about how this is affecting bars and restaurants in Schuylkill County, and many business owners in the story say they don't see any problems with the state's move. We flip the calendar over to March, and that means St. Patrick's Day celebrations. Our John Eric Poli gets the party started with today's news feature.
Well, it's that time of the year, hard to believe. Time to start breaking out all of your green because St. Patty's Day is right around the corner, and all the St. Patrick's Day's festivities actually kick off in my hometown of Pittston. And last year, or actually, 2020 was actually the last big event before COVID happened, and we got to celebrate it in Pittston, and it was a great event. Looking forward to doing it this year. I am pleased to be joined today by Sarah Donahue, who is really the one that puts on this whole entire event here in the city of Pittston. So, Sarah, thanks for being here, and just how excited are you that this is back? Because obviously, like I said there, 2020, we got to celebrate it. It was great. Had to miss 2021 because of COVID, and now we're back in action. How happy are you?
I'm very excited. Last year, we did still have like a fake parade, if you remember. We had a secret parade. It was kind of a surprise, just to carry on the tradition of calling it an annual parade. Our committee and the Wyoming Valley Pipe and Drum Band and some Irish step dancers and our emergency services paraded down Main Street at our parade time on our parade date. So now we get to say it's the 9th annual parade because we did something last year. I'm thrilled. And as I said before to somebody, I hope that I'm not forgetting anything because I haven't done it in a year, really. So I'm a little nervous. I'm going to be like, ooh, how did I forget to do that? But I've only got a little bit rusty. I think we're still, we'll pull it off. But I'm very excited. I know the committee is very excited. The participants are very excited. We have 65 at this point, participants, groups, and everybody's just really excited to be in a much better place with COVID than we've been in 2 years. And as you said, we were really like the last event before COVID and really one of the only St. Patrick's parades in the whole world.
Well, it's an exciting event and it is one of the best in the area too. It's a lot of fun to be at it. And for everyone that's out there, especially like in the area that's mostly going to be seeing this in the Hazleton area that might not be familiar with it, if they're going to come down to Pittston on Saturday, March 5th to check out this parade, tell them what this whole entire day is going to be like because it is a day long of great festivities.
Sure is. So it starts at 9 o'clock in the morning with a mass, which is at St. John's Church, and Father Elston does a great job. After that, we have our Leprechaun Loop race, which is actually a little different than it's ever been before. It has always been a 1 mile race, and this year we've made it a 5K. So a 5K is 3.1 miles. Ours is going to be 3.17 for St. Patrick's Day. We're doing a little play there. So it's going to actually be the Tomato Festival course, but backwards. Now that doesn't mean you have to like run it backwards. It just means it's going the opposite direction. And then the parade starts a little bit earlier this year, 11 to 11:30, to try to alleviate some of the traffic in that south end of town and get the businesses open a little bit earlier. Got, like I said, about 65 groups right now, and they're a really nice range of 3 pipe and drum bands. There's some Irish step dancing groups, lots of mascots, the rail riders, tucks, local businesses, some performing groups. I think personally it's a really entertaining parade. I kind of think of it and I recruit groups thinking more it's like a show. So the kids and families are really entertained by it and they're not bored. And I think that it might be our smallest one ever, which I'm totally okay with given COVID, but I think it's a really nice grouping of participants.
So we have to give a big shout out to the Pittston City officials here too, because they have the downtown in Pittston looking phenomenal. It looks absolutely beautiful down there. So besides for the parade, when that wraps up, I mean, businesses are going to be open, bars, restaurants will be open. Kind of tell everybody a little bit about this downtown and what are some spots to hit up on parade day.
There's going to be a number of businesses that will be open. For the most part, all of them that I'm aware of that have always been open before. I know the Red Mill is going to be open in the morning. That's where lineup is at. The Wyoming Valley Pipe and Drum Band is playing there at 9:30 in the morning. I know Tomato Bar is having entertainment all day long. They've been advertising that. I know the Knights has a beautiful new facade. Actually, they'll have a rockin' crowd all day long too. And I saw that the Pittston Lithuanian Club has been promoting a band that will be playing there later in the day too. Other than that, I know the Gramercy is always open. I know there's a lot going on in town. Please patronize the businesses if you have an opportunity, and just keep watching our Facebook page. We will be promoting those in the next couple days before the parade.
Yeah, I wanted to actually bring up your website. You have a great website that lays everything out. It links to all your social media pages that you guys have. So why don't you go ahead and plug that, so this way everybody knows all the spots to go for all the information, because all you have to do is find that website. It'll take you to anywhere you need to go.
Pittston City St. Patrick's Parade on Facebook is the best spot. That's what we update the most. We're not so good with the website, so that's the best way to find all of our up-to-date information and information relevant to the parade.
All right, Sarah, thanks so much for the time. Again, to everybody out there, the Pittston St. Patrick's Day Parade goes down on Saturday, March 5th. Parade beginning between 11 and 11:30, so make sure you guys get down to Pittston and check out what is a great event and celebrate the St. Patrick's Day holiday. Today's news feature is brought to you by the Residence Inn by Marriott and Humboldt Station. Are you traveling with a four-legged friend? Call the Residence Inn at 570-455-9555.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast for the National Weather Service on Wednesday. Mostly sunny with a high near 43 degrees. On Wednesday night, a 30% chance of showers, mainly between 8 p.m. and 2 a.m. Mostly cloudy with a low around 29 degrees. Wind gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. On Thursday, a 20% chance of snow showers before 8 a.m. Mostly sunny with a high near 33 degrees. Wind gusts as high as 26 miles per hour. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low around 13 degrees. Friday, mostly sunny with a high near 33 degrees. Friday night, mostly cloudy with a low around 23 degrees. Saturday, mostly cloudy with a low around 39 degrees, and Saturday night, a 50% chance of rain and snow showers after 8 p.m., mostly cloudy with a low around 33 degrees. SSPTV News will be right back after this.
SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Joan M. Davenport, age 98, of Dorrance Township. Mass will be on Thursday at 10 a.m. at St. Mary's Church in Dorrance Township. Friends will be on Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at the Heller Funeral Home in Nescapac. Catherine E. Kathy Donati, age 76, of Bethlehem. Graveside service will be held on Friday at 1 p.m. at the Calvary Cemetery. The Kintelmy Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. Robert H. Fraley, age 85, of Hazel Township. A funeral service will be held on Thursday at 10 a.m. at the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call on Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the funeral home. Neil A. Rocky Graziano of Harwood, the Joseph B. Conant Funeral Home, went out to the arrangements. Eleanor M. Gundy, age 96, of Sugarloaf Township. Services will be private under the Harmon Funeral Home. Helen T. Kaminsky, age 93, of Hazleton. Mass will be held on Friday at 10 a.m. at St. John's Polish National Church. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. John Ortiz, age 93, of Hazleton. The Harmon Funeral Home will announce the arrangements. And Ethel M. Walton, age 75, of Hazleton. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the McNulty Funeral Home.
Tonight's obituaries are being brought to you in part by Harmon Funeral Homes and Crematory, with 2 locations in Rockland and in Drums, 570-384-3312 or 570-788-0977, and go to harmonfuneral.com.